Carlos Alcaraz. 10 points you didn't know about. Have you ever heard of a tennis player playing golf in their free time? Or eating sushi before the next big match as their favorite food? Here are some interesting facts that you need to know about Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos was born in 2003 in El Palmar, Murcia, Spain. His father owned a tennis academy, so Carlos perfected his skills in the academy, starting from a very young age. He has 3 siblings. In fact, his grandfather was the first member of the family as a member of the tennis club. In the family of the players, the attraction to tennis was natural for Carlos. He was impressed by the famous tennis players of his own country. He was just 3 years old when he picked up the racket in his hands for the first time. Like everyone knows how heavy those rackets are for a 3-year-old toddler. But his passion was bigger than his age. When it comes to a good player, there is a good coach behind his success. Carlos was coached by Juan Carlos Ferrero. He is a former #1 and 2003 Roland Garros champion. The bond between Carlos and his coach is indescribable, as both of them cherish each other a lot. They are more like family. His coach owns the academy where he practices his skills. His professional career began in 2020 when he made his ATP main draw debut at the age of 16 Rio Open, when he received wildcards for his singles main draw. In his first round, he defeated Albert Ramos Vignolas. But in his second round, he got defeated by Federico Coria. This is how his successful career started. In the next year, he got qualified for Australia Open, where he was the youngest participant in men's singles game. Before the start of his career, he practiced day and night in the academy, and his coach and family supported him a lot in all steps of life. It is the result of his practice that he got disciplined and gained a lot of focus in the game and in life. He always knew about his goal and making it to the top 10 in the tennis world. His hard work is now speaking, as he made a lot of records. He has won a lot of awards, starting from ATP Newcomer of the Year in 2020. Then in 2022, he was the ATP Player of the Year. In the same year, 2022, he won 2 more awards. One of them was the ATP Most Improved Player, and the second was Laureus World Breakthrough of the Year. He also broke the record of the youngest winner of the Miami Masters in 2007. After that win, Carlos said, "I have no words to describe how I feel right now. It's so special to win my first Masters 1000 here in Miami. I have an unbelievable time with me and my family. I am so happy to win and for my team." He also got the attention of the other professional players who couldn't help but praise this young star. One of them is Nadal, who tweeted that "Many congratulations, Carlos, for your historic triumph in Miami, the first of many to come for sure." Not only players, but elite royalty was also impressed by this young star. Spain's king said, "I was more nervous about that call than the match." In total, he has won 9 ATP singles titles and his latest 2022 US Open title. If you don't want to miss any update on his tennis career and future, smash that like and subscribe button and follow our channel. Now, let's check out Carlos's sponsorships. We know that it takes a lot of time for a player to earn his place, which makes his brand out there in the world. But Carlos earned that place at a very young age. People believe that he is the successor of Roger Federer in the tennis world because of a lot of commonalities between the two. The style of playing also matches a lot. A popular and prestigious watch brand sees him as a replacement for Federer in the future. Many other multinational brands also endorse him regardless of his age due to his popularity and success. Nike, the largest shoe brand, sponsor for him for their shoes and clothing. Babolat sponsor him for promoting their rackets. Other big brands that sponsor him are the dream brands of everyone, including BMW and Rolex. His net worth right now is about $14 million. In spite of having millions in his bank, he spends a life as a normal teenager in his academy in J.C. Ferrero Equity Academy. Inside the academy, Carlos lives in 90 square feet tiny room in a wooden house. This is the same house in which his coach used to live. Instead of having Ferraris and Lamborghinis, he drives 90,000 euros BMW iNext. This shows his modesty and simple living style, contrary to most of the rich people living out there in the world. Instead of wasting time on luxury, he spends his time mastering the thrilling skills that he shows on the court. Moreover, he spends a lot of money on charity, as shown in his Instagram profile. We have already talked about him being sponsored by big brands like Nike and Rolex. Moreover, if we talk about his pre-match rituals of players, then we know that a lot of players have some rituals that make them feel confident for their next game. They must perform them so that they can have good energy in them. If we talk about Rafa Nadal, then he is obsessed with lining up the water bottles with their labels facing the same direction before the match. Another player like Djokovic has a very weird ritual. He never uses the same shower twice before his match. Isn't it funny? So Carlos has another very unique habit or ritual that he does before the match. He loves to play chess. He told in an interview that chess helps keep his head to work more and he thinks faster after playing chess. He can observe the movements of the opponent and can plan his next moves more easily as his brain is already working a lot. It helps him make strategies more easily. Chess is not the only thing that he does before the match. He also likes to eat sushi and take a nap. Maybe sushi makes him feel better. And he told that naps before the match saves his energy and refreshes his mind. Sushi is his favorite food out there, and he also enjoys eating it whether there is a game in front of him or not. If we talk about his personal life, then although he didn't tell clearly about any relationship in his life, he seems to be in a relationship with Maria Gonzalez Gimenez. Maria is also a tennis player from Murcia. Maria has an Instagram profile where she posts mostly her tennis playing pictures. She has recently shared a private Instagram story where she can be seen with her boyfriend Carlos. Carlos has commented on the post saying, "Me niña," which means "my girl" in Spanish. So it clearly shows that both of them are in a relationship. But they don't want to tell the public yet. Other pictures with him having heart emojis make their fans believe that they are dating for sure. Apart from playing tennis, Carlos has his own interests and hobbies like all of us. Some of us like cricket, football, or any other game. Carlos loves football too. He loves the Madrid club, and he even posted a lot of pictures with this team. In his free time, he also plays golf. Isn't it cool? A person who plays tennis as a professional career game loves watching football and players in real life. He also plays golf. Not only golf, but whatever game is being played in the field, Carlos jumps in it and starts playing it. He enjoys playing any game on the field. Nadal and Carlos play golf together in their free time when they are not on the court. All of us have some emotions that we want to share with someone who can understand without judging us, right? Carlos once said, "It's really hard to find someone to share things with when you are always in different parts of the world." So, might be he wanted to say that. He wanted someone to be with him all of the time, so that he could share anything, anytime with them. But yes, there is always something that makes us feel sad in life, because no one's life is perfect. But regardless of anything, he is the youngest tennis star who is dreaming to make more and more achievements in the world of tennis. We assume that Carlos will have a bright future. I want to win slams. I am ambitious and my goals are big. I'm not going to lie. My dream is to one day be the best in history, to try to get somehow close to them. I know it will be very complicated, maybe even impossible, but in this world you have to think big and dream big. In the end, that is my dream today. Carlos Alcaraz. So, that was all for today's video. Do you like the story and facts about Carlos Alcaraz? Tell us in the comments section about anything that has motivated you from his life. Don't forget to like the video as well. Thanks for watching.